At our sexual assault treatment center, we pride ourselves in providing a place for patients who are being evaluated for sexual abuse or sexual assault. This is anyone in the community. We're an inclusive center. We see patients of all ages, and we also see patients not only for sexual assault, but for domestic violence or strangulation.
For law enforcement, we just want them to know that we provide medically sound, legally defensible medical forensic exams while retaining the patient's autonomy. Our forensic nurses aren't just collecting evidence. We are here to support law enforcement and prosecution throughout the process. We help them to understand the medical findings, what's relevant and maybe what's not. When it comes to patients who do want the support of the criminal justice system, we explain the benefits of the evidence collection, how we go about doing it. We also will talk the patient through what comes next or what they can expect throughout the criminal justice process. We recognize that if we don't have a victim that feels safe and supported, they're likely not going to cooperate long-term with this investigative process. We can serve as expert witnesses in a court of law. We have a lot of nurses who are very experienced with providing testimony to help the jury come to an outcome that is fair and just.
We'll be able to collect that evidence, that forensic evidence, and be able to get the photo documentation that they are required to have.
We have the ability to utilize forensic techniques that provide a negative inversion filter to help us see damage maybe that lies below the surface and we can't see with the naked eye. We also will sit down with them and explain those findings on those photographs so that they have an understanding of what is medically relevant and maybe what might not be. With pediatric patients, it's important for law enforcement and investigators to understand that the process that we provide for the patient and their family is not only one that serves their medical care and treatment, but also supports the criminal justice process. We are obtaining a comprehensive history from that child as it relates to that event, because that child's disclosure is the most valuable piece of evidence that we have. And so when we are working with these kids, not only are they understanding that they are believed and supported, but the information that we gather from the children can also be very valuable to investigators.
I want to build trust with law enforcement, and I want them to know that we are experts in this field.
The goal is to work collaboratively to ensure that these cases are closed successfully and that justice is served.